sandwiches. They had broke through a hole in the ceiling. They built a nest, thought it would be appealing. And then my father, he tried his best to plug up the hole with some toilet paper and some scotch tape. True story. That didn't matter, they just ate through it. And now my father is spending his days vacuuming bees, vacuuming bees, out of the ceiling, vacuuming bees, out of the ceiling, vacuuming bees. They got 6 legs and they got 2 wings. They got beady eyes and they eat everything. There's billions of them and there's only 2 of us. Rochelle doesn't believe me. She thinks I'm making a fuss. Would you leave me alone with the bees, please? Eat your cheese. Eat your cheese. Cheese.
We grew up in the same household.
I came home to my house on Long Island to visit my crazy mother and father, but I found out that they didn't bother to get rid of those bees. So I got down on my knees and said, Mom, you've got to do something, like call the exterminators. Can't you see those bees are invaders? And if you would only do one thing to get rid of those bees and feed your husband some cheese. So he stops vacuuming bees, vacuuming bees, out of the ceiling, vacuuming bees, everybody sing along, vacuuming bees,
Harmonize now.
vacuuming bees, vacuuming bees, vacuuming bees, vacuuming
Hollywood's very own Palkowitz.
I have to write my next song something about bunny ears. I don't know.
What is vacuuming bees? What was going on? Tell us the true story.
Oh, and vacuuming bees. This is a true story, and it came out of. It was wasps. It was wasps in my ceiling, and my poor old father, who was on the verge of Alzheimer's and, you know, just kind of on the downgrade, but it gave him something to do. And I came home one day and I was visiting, and he was just there with that old that exact vacuum cleaner. Those are my parents. Those were actually my parents, not hired actors. I didn't pay them. We just ate cheese. But so he was vacuuming the ceiling, and I was like, "What are you doing, Dad? What are you doing?" And he's like, "There's bees in the ceiling, and I get them." And I was like, "You know, they're not dying because they're just going through that tube into this big array of vacuum, and there's going to be like 200 bees that are going to decide they're really angry at you, and they're going to come out and retaliate." And I just had this vision of my poor father being thrown down to the floor with bees attacking him. But my mom was like, "Give him something to do. At least he's doing something for the house, you know." So that was a true story. And it was in a play, and then my artistic collaborator in Los Angeles said, "Why don't you write a song about it?" And I said, "Okay." And so that's where that came out of.
Our Sky Palkowitz, the Delusional Diva.
Thank you.